Hello guys, it's me Gleff back again, and I've been gone for some time. University has ended, and let's start out the holiday with a RotMG video. So I'll be in this video looking over the past updates and things on testing that have happened. I completely missed that the enchantments have been updated on the testing server and also dungeon difficulty, so I will go over that in this video. Unfortunately, I have no footage on the enchantments because I can't access the testing server on the normal days of the week, but I will be talking over what happened in the blog post. Join the 4000 gold giveaway and 2 battle pass giveaway if you want to get some free stuff in Realm. It's down in the description, and watch that after you've seen this video, and let's jump straight into what happened. The season 6 have come out and is a new battle pass. I think I reviewed this in a video and it didn't look that well, so yeah, you can easily see it in game right now. And they also updated some of the missions, which is pretty cool if you like to play seasonal characters. And there were a big thing. They added, I'm not sure, offensive words are now filtered through whisper/tell chat, regardless of whether player allows them in the settings. So there have been a lot of issues with the filter, chat filter in game, and there was this big uproar on Reddit, and you couldn't even write normal words, which was just crazy. I'll get up some Reddit posts here that you can see, and I think the Deca have now they took away this update and are working on it. It didn't work as intended, which some stuff Deca releases happens to. They have also done some changes to the Steamworks, which is pretty weird. It's called Dungeon Difficulties. Yeah, I'll just read it, what they say here. We have already explained briefly, but for those who missed it, this is a new system we will be introducing to stretch the lifetime of dungeons in a player's journey. It will offer veteran players a chance to push their limits and seek out greater rewards, such as engravings. Difficulty 10 Steamworks. We will introduce the new difficulty dungeons gradually, and Steamworks will be the first dungeon to get a more difficult version. For simplicity, we will call the harder version of Steamworks difficulty 10 Steamworks. The goal is to be a similar level to the shatters once the rework is completed. Difficulty 10 Steamworks consists of 15% increase in HP and all enemies, and a 25% increase in the damage of the projectiles. On top of this, you will see various changes to the behaviors of enemies, obstacles, and a new survival phase at the end of the new boss fight. This will be the first of a few public testing, and it's important to understand that this is still a work in progress, so your feedback will be appreciated and help to shape the future. Some of our next dungeons on the list for getting new harder versions are Nest, Lost Halls, and Fungal Cavern. We anticipate launching this system prior to the Realm rework, but it should truly shine once the Realm rework is in effect. Until then, we plan for encounters to drop both normal and harder versions for the newly revised dungeons with higher difficulty tiers. A new key will also be introduced for the difficulty 10 versions of these dungeons. When the system is fully developed, a lot of the dungeons can have more than just the base difficulty. Some of them can have an easier or harder setting, or perhaps both. The system will be complementary to Realm rework, and you will be able to find different difficulty level dungeons in different parts of the Realm. This way you can choose the level of challenge that suits your skill and mood. Okay, so we will be looking at more dungeons in the future, and if that comes, if I'm not abroad, I will make a video about that specific dungeon. Now we have the main part of this video, which is the enchantments and dungeon difficulty on public testing. Realmers, it's been a while since you were able to join our testing session. This weekend we are back with a remodeled version of the enchantment system. We clearly heard your feedback about making the system seasonality exclusive and changing this. More about this down below. Enchantments. The enchantment system consists of several ways to enhance existing items with bonuses such as extra damage, stat boosts on hit procs, and the like. For the most part, this will take the form of collecting a new currency, dust, spending it with an enchanter to enhance tier equipment. In this way, even mundane drops will become better and able to take your characters further into the planned new endgame tiers. In addition, small batches of UTs and STs will be given specific combinations of enchantments to upgrade them with new and interesting abilities. So on this bow of covered havens, we see the enchantment here. It says cover passing projectiles, adds pass cover to the primary projectiles. Not really sure what that gives, but rebalance overview. After the last private testing, we have decided to remove the seasonal character requirement from the enchantment system. This has prompted a rebalance of the concept. This is really good. The big problem with the enchantment system, like when they first announced it, was that it was locked behind seasonal characters. For myself, when I play Realm, I rarely play Realm right now, but when I do not want to start a seasonal character every few hours I play every season. So playing on my mains is just so much more fun, and of course this brings a rebalance of the concept. Overall, the previous iteration of enchantments was geared towards allowing seasonal characters to become quite powerful in the end stages of a season. With this requirement removed, the content has now become the first step of an upgrade system to move the player into the new endgame content shown in Dungeon Difficulties. This means that the bonuses given by enchantments have been reduced in power, and the flow of them into the game throttled back. As the endgame extends, more slots will be opened up, more dust will be unlocked, and more slots will become available. As it stands though, the following rules have been applied. Engravings have not been changed, see details below. Enchantments and seasonality. As noted, seasonal characters are no longer required to use enchantments. However, seasonal characters do get bonuses to the following. They have an increased value of dust dropped from them in dungeons. They have a higher chance of getting engravings. Currently, this is very high for testing, but will reduce in the future. They have a higher chance that an item will drop for them with an enchantment slot. Accessing enchantments. Enchantments can currently be accessed through the enchanter, which is located in the vault in the northeast corner, opposite to the blacksmith. So here we see how this looks. So these greens are the dust, and yeah, I'll be going over this when I can get access to private testing again. Unlocking slots will take a cost in dust. Depending on the item, an item needs to be generated with slots in order to unlock them though. For this private testing, all the tiered items will have up to 1 slot when they are generated. All UTs will have exactly 1 slot. These cost dust to unlock, although the exact value needed has not yet been balanced. Okay, so yeah, we see this huge list of tiered weapons that you can buy for, or like you can open up slots. Unlocking enchantments. There are 2 ways to unlock and apply enchantments, and this depends on the items you are trying to apply the enchantment to. Tiered items require dust and new currency. Yep, we've talked about that. To gain dust, you can complete the shatters, the steamworks, and Oryx 3. This will give you green dust at a rate of 150 per run, up to cap of 2k. So a cost of a slot costs 200, so you have to do 2 Oryx 3s, steamworks, or the shatters to get the dust, and I like that. I like that they are encouraging people to play the shatters, steamworks, and Oryx 3. UTs. Most UTs follow a different pattern to tiered items due to their complexity. As you might imagine, given how many UTs follow specific fire patterns and have unusual bonuses, allowing them to take a plus X% fire rate, or even adding extra projectiles to them could cause them to break or become overpowered. This is why high-level UTs will use a system called engravings to apply enchantments. Each engraving will apply a package of tailored enchantments to the UT, which should keep it balanced and not break any special fire patterns or other upgrades it has. This also allows us to focus on a smaller group of such items per batch, theme them to events and dungeons etc. For this private testing, the following UTs can be enchanted with engravings. Get some different ones here. So we have iron plating, which applies to armor, increases the defense of the item and adds an on-hit heal effect. That's pretty cool. Cogbolt Spirit applies to rings, increases hit points and defense. That's really nice. Heavy hitter weapons increase damage and projectile size. The projectiles also move slower but retain the same range. Gatling shot weapon decreases damage and projectile size, also increasing firing rate and projectile speed without increasing range. That's pretty cool. Engravings work differently to normal enchantments in that they require a consumable object to apply them. So yeah, you have the iron plating engraving, cogbolt spirit engraving, heavy hitter engraving, gatling shots engraving. Well, I think that was everything. I've never read so much in a Reddit post, I feel like. But what do you think about these updates and rumors on private testing about the enchantments? I think it's so nice that Deca moved from being only available for seasonal characters to every character now, even though seasonal characters will get bonuses, which is nice. I think that's fine, and you should get rewarded for playing seasonal characters every now and then. And I just love that you can play normal characters with the enchantments. I will be updating you guys on anything that comes. Join my 4000 giveaway PP video, maybe this weekend, maybe not. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.